Hey everyone, I'm just here to say that I'm really excited that we are once again headed to the Super Bowl. So, my homeboys, the New England Patriots, are now, what is this, like their 50,000th Super Bowl with Tom Brady? Um, he's possibly going to be winning a sixth Super Bowl, and unprecedented for any professional athlete to have actually gotten six Super Bowl rings. There is one other football player who has five Super Bowl rings. Just one, but he did it with two different teams. And Tom Brady's only done this with the New England Patriots, obviously. So this is, I think, the eighth straight AFC championship they've made it to. And now I believe their seventh, no, eighth appearance in the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. So we got some massive clout here. So it's probably the biggest and greatest dynasty that has ever existed in the history of professional sports. And I got to go see a game earlier this year. I got to see the Patriots against the Giants in a preseason game because, well, my good friend growing up is a really big Giants fan, and I thought it'd be cool to go see a game in which maybe the two big rivalries of New York and Boston were going to take on each other. Of course, the Patriots didn't win, but it was a preseason game, and I don't think they played any of their A-listers in that game. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see Brady or even Gronk or any of those guys. But there we are. We're on to the next Super Bowl. So I might as well give my professional opinion about how this is going to go, and just about everyone's putting their money on the Patriots. But we really don't want to leave the Eagles out because, my gosh, the Eagles are one heck of a team, and they are pretty darn powerful. I think they have a defense that can really slow Brady down. And Brady doesn't like to be slowed down. He likes to get his momentum going. He likes to get 10 yards on every play and eventually just get that ball within kicking range and within touchdown range and then really make the magic happen. What's the thing about the Eagles is that they can really they're really the type that can kind of start to throw some monkey wrenches into that and really frustrate Tom Brady. So their defense is really solid. Now, on the other side, it seems to me that our defense is actually very weak. I think we've had one of the weakest defenses we've had in a while, and yet we've still managed to make it to the Super Bowl. Um, and it seems to me like the defense just seems to flounder in the first half of every single game I've watched them in the season, only to come back stronger in the second half. So to me, I think with the powerful Eagles offense, I think we're going to see the Eagles actually dominate in the first half of the Super Bowl, with the Patriots going into the second half possibly close behind or possibly even tied. Now, what's going to happen after that? Well, the Patriots are a second half team, and I've been saying this for years. They come back after halftime stronger than they were in the first half. And that was never more evident than last year's Super Bowl, and it was never more evident than some recent games. They can come from behind very strongly. And there's two real solid reasons for that. They go into that locker room and they really discuss what's going on, and they say, okay, these are the adjustments we have to make, and this is what we got to do to win the game. So I think that they come up with a very sound strategy to counter the strengths of the opposing team as they're facing it, which is a really difficult thing to do. But hey, this is why you have seven Super Bowls at this point. Eight. What do we say? Eight Super Bowls, five rings. Um, so I think you're going to see that. The second thing is that the Patriots, the more I watch them, the more you just see them have near superhuman endurance. So I don't know what they're eating, what they're practicing, or what their endurance coaches are doing, but you'll just watch the other football team get tired in the second half. They keep the pressure on, and they really make sure that other team is worn out, and the Patriots are able to exploit that. Happened in the last Super Bowl, and recently happened in the previous game. So, I mean that in general, the endurance of the Patriots is like near superhuman. So it's going to factor in. And if it's a long, drawn out game, and I expect it to be, with a lot of the time uh, really going to the Patriots, the longer the game goes, the better the Patriots are going to get. I'm not so sure if that's going to happen with the Eagles. So my prediction is obviously a Pats win uh, for a now miraculous sixth Super Bowl with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick at the helm. Um, so we're going to see. It's going to be a really fun and exciting game. And I'm proud to be a New Englander, proud to have supported the team this year by heading out to Gillette Stadium and watching them. And I watch as many games as I can. Now, I didn't get to see today's game because I got the job. So, not both games actually. I would like to have watched the Vikings try to beat the Eagles, but hey, you don't get to see everything. Um, but I really do think it's going to be one heck of a matchup. I think this is going to be one of the most difficult games for the Patriots, just because the matchup really is like, man, do they have a strong defense and a good offense? So it's going to be very, very difficult for the Patriots with the tools that they have to uh, be able to beat. It's almost like they've got the right parts to beat the Patriots. So, but I don't underestimate them. They haven't come this far, and they haven't won the upteen thousandth Super Bowls and all the other accolades that they have without really doing everything right. And I don't think the Eagles are going to take this game lightly because, man, I think someone is just looking to upend the Patriots' brilliant streak of, always making it to the playoffs, always making it to the AFC Championship, and so many times making it to the Super Bowl. That in some ways, the Patriots not winning the Super Bowl is actually good for football. May not be as good for New England, but it's good for football because the more unpredictable it is, the more any given team can actually take the title, the better the sport is. Um, but the Patriots are the team to beat, and they are certainly going to be the team to beat again. So we're going to see what things look like when we match them up. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, and who knows? Maybe I will live blog, or I will have some blog going for the actual Super Bowl, and we can kind of get everyone's opinion on it. All right, that's it for this really quick blog because I had the job today, so I didn't get much done. But check it out. Patriots winning. Woo! Another Super Bowl. You know what? It's just another day in New England for us, and we just keep winning.